Hey. So here we are, day 4. Let's keep it going. Short and sweet tonight for sure. Getting to this one a little bit later today than the first few days. But here we are. So just wanted to kind of extend a bit off of the video yesterday and share a project. Something that was created nowhere near the complexity of the NVC design pattern style stuff and the light rail that it is in terms of speed and advanced technology, but something that's getting into some very, very basic simple UI creation, calling out, fetching some data from a public resource, pulling it back in to the view, to the interface, and presenting that data. So something that was fun. This was uploaded. I should say I pushed it to this GitHub repo about a month or so ago. What I called a wiki search. So created a search engine using Wikipedia and basic pure vanilla JavaScript. So what is vanilla JavaScript? Just from the top, just pure JavaScript, something that's not using any sort of library, has no syntactic sugar to it, if you will, and doesn't use anything really fancy, right? So yesterday touched on some things that are sort of on the leading edge of the technologies in terms of front-end web, the React, Angular, Vue stuff, and just this more elaborate software architecture pattern in the MVC in general. This is something much more simple, much more straightforward. So here is the deal. Here's the thing. Your boy built a little search engine. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I'll just search my name, and we get results pulled back from Wikipedia, right? So we can just search wiki within our own wiki search. Or search, Scarlett, my daughter's name. See what comes up. So fun, super simple, but kind of sexy, kind of cool. And just its simplicity. A good analogy would be like if you're photoshopping something 10 years ago and had to go pixel by pixel and really iron it and trace it all out, versus nowadays in 2021, 10 years later, Adobe offers just a magic trace tool, right? And it just kind of contours the curves just right and traces that image out for you. That's a good analogy that I could make for, the technology that was used here is just kind of in a really nerdy way, just like using pure vanilla script to create this functionality. So really quickly, just a visual on what's happening is, here in the search window, you're typing something in, something in, right? Typing something. And what's happening is that search is being sent out using the vanilla JavaScript that was coded. It hits the Wikipedia API, and then the Wikipedia information essentially sends back that necessary information, those search results back to this search window, this view window, and that's it. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, but just wanted to get day 4 in, get another video up. This is going to be our first one under 5 minutes, so I'm really stoked about that. I'll leave a couple of links in the descript below, as well as this cool article, kind of understand a little bit more about what's happening in the world of JavaScript and cool libraries and integrations out there. A lot of this stuff I still really need to look into, as I said yesterday. I'm kind of going specifically down the React path, but a lot of really cool stuff here, Legos as you could call it. But yeah, some really basic little markup in HTML, some Sass, so did use some syntactic sugar on CSS. This is all the styling. And then this vanilla JS, man, this really broke me for a little bit. our data functions, you know, calling out to the Wikipedia API, just doing it in a very granular, vanilla way. So a little bit painful, but we did it. Super simple. It's cute. It's whatever. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Peace. Rest well. Have a good weekend.